What is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Tuesday NBA edition of my DFS podcast. We have a solid 7-game main slate tonight. Value is a little bit tougher right now than it was yesterday. We saw those huge scores. The 50-50 cash line was like 420 or something. The cash team and the hybrid teams did very well. They both easily scored over 400. You just needed those cheap value guys like Drummond last night, and there's not that many obvious plays today as there were yesterday. We're still waiting on some news. Some highlighted questionable guys we got to keep an eye on are Brandon Ingram, Jimmy Butler, and Nikola Jokic. Those are the premier guys. Those three guys we got to keep an eye on, but there are some guys already ruled out for today that we're going to take advantage of in this video. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you're subscribed. I do appreciate it. I'm also getting things going over on Yahoo for daily fantasy starting today with NBA. Excited for that. I didn't realize how big it was, but it looks like a great platform, and I know a lot of you guys play it, so why not jump aboard? So for point guard tonight, let's look at Spencer Dinwiddie. The big guy that's ruled out already is Bradley Beal. We've seen in the past Dinwiddie's usage rate in production goes way up when Bradley Beal is out. He has the ball in his hands all the time. He's the true primary guard when Beal's off the court. 6,300 is a fine price. He needs like 31 fantasy points. What does worry me a little bit in this game is a blowout. They are in Milwaukee. The Bucks are fully healthy. They're 11-point favorites. So it's a little risky on a slate like tonight, though. It's going to be hard to not try to utilize this Wizards value regardless of a blowout. 11 points isn't too big. He should be able to get towards 31 fantasy points with all that usage on the court tonight without Bradley Beal. For shooting guards, look at Jordan Poole. Klay Thompson is out for rest reasons tonight, so Poole has found himself sliding into that starting lineup next to Wiggins and Curry when Thompson takes the night off. 5,300 is a great price on Poole. He has shown in the past when he starts and when he gets those minutes, he can hit value. He needs 26 fantasy points to hit value. He's averaging that on the year. Last night he had a really tough game, but he should be able to bounce back. If you look before that, he's very consistent. Klay Thompson was playing last night, so the fact that he's out tonight, Poole will get a lot more shots up and a lot more usage. He's one of the better value guards on tonight's slate as of the early afternoon right now. Small forward, this is just a punt play for right now. I didn't have anyone really jumping out on paper to me in the early afternoon here for small forward. Kris Edwards has been starting for the Nets in the absence of Kevin Durant and LaMarcus Aldridge. Obviously, they're both out tonight. They look like they're getting Harden back, so they'll have Harden and Kyrie. This is going to be probably the best, as an NBA fan, probably the best game of the night. It's the only late game at 10 o'clock Eastern. It's a close spread. It's a huge total of 230. You got the Nets healthy with Harden against the Suns, two very talented teams. As far as DFS goes, I don't know if it's worth spending up on a stud. Maybe Devin Booker in a GPP. He's only 9K. And he's had some awesome ceiling games over the last week. So you could look towards there. I don't know. Kyrie's price is all the way up to almost 10K on FanDuel, so he's not really worth a look. Harden is up there as well. But as far as a punt play, Edwards, cash game play, he's probably going to get you 15 to 20 fantasy points. That's all you need for him to hit value at 3,900. He's been playing tons of minutes. Over the last 2 weeks, he's easily playing over 30 minutes a game. Does he do much on the court with those 30 minutes? No, but we don't need him to at 3,900. He doesn't really throw a dud out there for you. Again, he needs like 18 fantasy points to hit value, and he gets right around there. If small forward's really limited as we get closer to lock, I might think about picking Edwards in cash games. But as a punt play, just someone to be eyeing right now. He's not necessarily a must-have. For power forwards, look at Kyle Kuzma. For the same reasons as Spencer Dinwiddie, it's worth targeting him with no Bradley Beal. Kuzma's had some awesome ceiling games over the past month. He's shown he can get into the 50s, a 52 here, a 51 there. He got 51 last game. So his ceiling is there. I don't know if he's a cash game play again because the risk of a blowout, and he is 7,200, and he doesn't, consistently score over 36 fantasy points. A tougher matchup tonight against the Bucks. They're going to need him to play well, though, to stay in this game. If not a cash game play, he's definitely worth targeting in GPP tournaments due to his high upside of getting towards 50 fantasy points on any given night. Nonetheless, Bradley Beal being off the court as well, so that's a nice little bonus. For center, I'm loving Jonas Valanciunas, regardless if Brandon Ingram plays or not. Valanciunas is going to be starting, and he's going to be playing his usual over 30 minutes. And this is an awesome matchup against the Pistons. Isaiah Stewart should stand no chance. Kelly Olynyk should stand no chance. 7,400 makes him probably the best value center on the board as of right now. He needs 37 fantasy points to hit value. We all know he has like 50-point upside. He's a walking double-double. It's a dream matchup. A lot of the things I'm seeing early here are Jackson Hayes being a good value play at 3,900. He did start alongside Valanciunas last game, but I don't expect that here tonight. The Pelicans played Cleveland last game, so it made sense for Hayes to start, for the Pelicans to get big because they have, Markkanen, they have Evan Mobley, they have Jarrett Allen. Tonight, it doesn't make sense for Jackson Hayes to be in that starting lineup against the Pistons. They don't play big. Jeremy Grant is their power forward. There's no need, but I guess we can keep an eye out. This is the early game. If Jackson Hayes does start alongside Valanciunas, he'll be a good play. But if he doesn't start, he is an absolute risk. So just something to keep your eye on as we get closer to lock. Valanciunas, however, is an awesome center play tonight. That'll sum it up for today's video, guys. Make sure you like the video, make sure you're subscribed, and keep an eye out for the rest of the news that we need to know of for later tonight. Until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I'm signing off. See ya.